Lesson number 10. Fractions. Explanation. The meaning of fractions. Reading and writing fractions. Half. One bhakri has to be divided equally between two people. When it is divided into two equal parts, each of the parts is one half of the whole bhakri. When any object is divided into two equal parts, then each of the part is one half of that object. One half of the whole is shown by the fraction 1 by 2. Quarters. One bhakri has to be divided equally between 4 people. When it is divided into 4 equal parts and one part is given to each person, each share is a quarter of the whole bhakri. When any object is divided into 4 equal parts, each of those parts is a quarter of the whole. 1 quarter is shown by the fraction 1 by 4. Numbers such as 1 by 2, 1 by 4 are called fractions. In a fraction, the number written above the line is the numerator and the number written below the line is the denominator. In the fraction 1 by 2, the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 2. 1 by 2 is read as 1 half or 1 upon 2. 1 by 4 is read as 1/4 or 1/4 or 1 upon 4. 3 quarters. 3 children bought a cake and asked their grandfather to divide it equally among the 4 of them, including himself. Grandfather divided the cake into 4 equal pieces. Each piece is 1/4 of the cake. Grandfather gave Raju, Rani, and Pinky 1/4 each and kept the last quarter for himself. Grandfather gave his 2 granddaughters quarter plus quarter, that is half of the cake. He gave his 3 grandchildren quarter plus quarter plus quarter, 3 quarters of the cake. 1 half and 1/4 also make 3 quarters of the whole. When an object is divided into 4 equal parts, 3 of its parts taken together are called 3 quarters. This is shown by the fraction 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4 is read as 3/4 or 3 upon 4. Some more fractions. Here, a circular disc is divided into 5 equal parts and 3 of its parts are colored. The colored part of the disc is shown as 3 by 5. 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 together make 3 upon 5. That is, 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 is equal to 3 upon 5. When an object is divided into 5 equal parts and 3 of them are taken, that part is shown as 3 by 5. Here the denominator 5 shows how many equal parts are made of the whole, and the numerator 3 shows how many of those are taken. This strip has been divided into 7 equal parts and 2 parts are colored, which means 2 upon 7 of the strip is colored. Here, the number 7 gives the total number of equal parts made, and 2 gives the number of parts taken. In the fraction 2 upon 7, 2 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. You can work out the meanings of fractions such as 8 upon 11 or 7 upon 13. Just like the fractions 3 upon 4, 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 7. Mixed fractions. 3 govas have to be shared equally between 2 people. We can do this in 2 ways. Method 1. Divide each gova equally into 2. Give each person 1 part, that is 1 upon 2 of each gova. In this way, each person gets 3 halves. Therefore, each person will have 1 upon 2 into 3 is equal to 3 upon 2 govas. Method 2. First, give each person 1 whole gova, then divide the remaining gova into 2 equal parts. Give each person one part of the third guava, that is 1/2 guava. Each person gets one whole and 1/2 guava. Each has 1 plus half guava. 1 plus half is written as 1/2. This shows that 3/2 is equal to 1/2. A fraction like 1/2 is called a mixed fraction. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. 1 whole and 1/4 makes 1 plus 1/4. This is written in short as 1/4 and is read as 1/4. 3 whole and 1/4 make 3 plus 1/4. This is written in short as 3 plus 1/4 and read as 3/4. In the same way, 1/4 is read as 2/4 and 1/4 is read as 4/4. 1/2, 2/2, 3/2. 1 whole and 1/2 make 1/2. 1/2 is read as 1/2. 2 wholes and 1/2 is written as 2/2 and read as 2/2. In the same way, 1/2 is read as 3/2 and 1/2 is read as 4/2. 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 3 3/4. 1 whole and 3/4 is written as 1 3/4 and read as 1 3/4. In the same way, 2 3/4 is read as 2 3/4 and 4 3/4 is read as 4 3/4. Comparing fractions. If we want to compare fractions, we have to consider denominator. Suppose there are 2 fractions. If the denominator of first fraction is bigger than the second fraction, then first fraction is bigger than the second fraction. Use greater than and smaller than to show whether the number is less or greater than the other number. If one denominator is bigger, use greater than sign. If both denominators are equal, then use equal sign. 1/8 is lesser than 1/10. 1/5 is greater than 1/3. 1/4 is greater than 1/2.